Welcome, Aries couples. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Also, cross watchers, you are welcome. Welcome to the Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a bi-weekly reading for the end of January, from January 17th to the 31st. Some of this may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If none of it does, there's plenty of other tarot readers on YouTube that are probably reading your timeline. Our timelines are all different based on the choices and decisions that we make in the here and now. So we're not all walking on the same timeline. Time and energy is fluid. Keep that in mind. Also be prepared. There are scammers out there. I am currently not doing any personal readings. So, don't be fooled by that. And I would never reach out to you for one either. One last thing, please make sure that you do not supplement a tarot reading for any type of legal, medical, or financial advice that you could get from a professional. All right. As I said before, this is for Aries couples. So this could be somebody you just recently met, that you're dating, you're living with, you've been dating for a while, you're married. Any of those situations, I read past, present, and future with overall energy. You get 3 cards of each, and then I do clarify them. I am an active medium, so at times I may have to clear the energy, so don't be surprised if that happens. And this is just general. Wow. Things are looking good. Okay. So in your past energy, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the King of Coins, and you have the Chariot. So it would look to me, now don't get stuck up in male, female parts like kings and queens. Keep in mind, we all carry masculine and feminine energy in us. So that is just the energy that it's relating to. So a queen would be the feminine energy, and a king is going to be the masculine energy. And this can all be within you, but it looks like those of you who are coupled up or looking to couple up in your current relationship, there is a Queen of Cups energy that is a good emotional standing, somebody ready for love, okay? Then there's the King of Pentacles, which means it's grounded, it's stable, it's something dependable. And then the Chariot is quick moving action, to basically stating that you're moving in the right direction in this particular lineup here. Your current energy, you have the 7 of Coins, you have the 6 of Coins, and you have the Hermit. So what started out as something, or what you had in the past as something really beautiful and entertaining, right now has become somewhat stagnant, as if the seeds have been planted, or waiting for something to grow, or things seem a little mundane. They're not as exciting as they were when you were in this Chariot mode. And notice that we dropped down to a 6 of Coins. So somewhere in the relationship, somebody's feeling that there's not equal give and take. There's not a reciprocity to this situation, which is causing somebody to get in their head, trying to find out what's the problem. Why are we stagnant? Why are we not moving forward? It's almost like it feels like it's moving backwards, which is causing somebody to introspect. In the near future, and keep in mind the near future can be just advice for your current situation, or it can be something that's going to happen probably within the next 2 to 6 weeks. We have death. Now keep in mind, this doesn't mean your relationship's going to break up, that it's the end of it. If I saw the world, I'd be a little more concerned about that, and I'm not feeling an ending coming here either, so you don't have to worry. You have the 3 of Wands and then the 2 of Wands. Again, though, we are still seeing taking a step back. What Spirit's recommending right now is there does need to be a step back taken. It's not always bad to take a step back. Sometimes we have to go back and we have to reflect on what it is we actually desire. What direction are we going in? How do we get there now? Things such as like the pandemic that hit, they can stagnate relationships, stuff like that. So anything like that could be happening in your life. Job changes, financial changes. Maybe you had a child. those things are going to cause you to kind of take a step back because you have something new. You have a transformation. So really what I'm saying is something has transformed and you're kind of just waiting for everything to get back to the way it was and having to make a choice about how you're going to get there. So the choice could be leaving the relationship behind, or it could be definitely figuring out how you're going to transform your relationship to fit the new life that you've kind of been dealt, so to speak. So something has changed. Something has adjusted. I'm feeling a lot more, I don't want to say I'm feeling a lot younger couples, but those who have been in marriages for a really long time, I feel your energy too. And there's a stagnancy. Something's, let's put it this way. It's like when you hit this nesting period and you're comfortable with each other, with your structure, with the patterns you've set up in your relationship, and it feels like you're stuck in that. And one of you in the relationship, could be you or your partner, is contemplating being unhappy necessarily with this stagnancy, wanting this old, heightened, when you first met, feeling back. Because your overall energy is Ace of Cups. So this is you or your partner. And Ace of Cups is that fresh, romantic start. And that I think, thank you, Spirit, just hit it. They threw the word romance at me, which is, I really think something's missing there. Like there may have been romance in the beginning of your relationship that has fallen by the wayside. So let's clarify. Oh, wow. That's not supposed to be there. We are going to leave it out, though, because I have no idea how that card got in here, because I pre-shuffle and meditate on the cards. And that's from this deck right over here, unless somehow it slid over. I don't even know how it got there, you guys. It wasn't there when I pre-shuffled. So this is Four of Cups. Basically telling us there's something there that you're not seeing. It's stagnant. You don't even, the things that were done in the past that you think you miss are probably right in front of you. You just got so used to it. For example, men opening a car door for a woman. That seems really romantic in the beginning. But after he's done it for 2 years, it just feels like it's part of the motion that you go through. You don't see it as romantic anymore. And that may be where this is coming from. This fourth cup, you're like, well, it's whatever now. And you want something fresh and new. Be careful with that, Aries. That type of energy can get you into a third-party situation or an affair. Be very careful with not seeing those things as equal give and take anymore. You may want to use this Hermit energy to reflect on that a little bit. All right, we're looking at the Queen of Cups here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Something new and fresh, but not so emotional. Okay, it looks like I've just got this. Ugh, I hate this feeling. But Spirit just gave it to me. You could be having financial problems, and you need a new start. So this Queen of Cups energy, which is your energy where you're fully balanced emotionally. You're walking away from something emotional, from your emotional attachment, and you're looking more towards material things. Let's put it that way. So Things such as, like I said, the car door opening, not as important anymore. Now you want them to buy you a new car. Okay, you're looking more materialistically at the relationship, you or your partner. Like I said, shoe can be on the other foot, is looking at it from a different perspective, less emotions and more material. But we had the King of Coins, which is a very, so there was a material aspect to the relationship, which was, the material aspect was always stronger than the emotional. And we have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there are financial issues going on here. And I have a kitten, by the way, who's about to probably come and join us. He's trying to figure out how to get over here. Romeo, don't do that, Romeo. No, please. Please don't. No. Here he comes. Oh, he's going to be you're very graceful. Like a cat. I'm so sorry, you guys, that he's interrupting this, but he's going to make his way in, so now all you can see is his head. Come on, Romeo. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to say hi. They don't want to see your butt. Anyway. Cats. You can't. I don't know. They do what they want to do. And it's always inconvenient timing. But this King of Coins, this material aspect, this stability, financial stability that you had in the relationship is now causing a lot of stress and anxiety. And there's juggling. So it looks like you might be having a bit of a financial problem that is not as stable as it once was. And it's really wreaking havoc, causing you to lose the emotional aspect that you once had, that emotional attachment to each other. And you're looking at this from more of a, you or your partner is looking at it from a more wanting the stability of finance, wanting to make sure you don't lose your home, your vehicles. Maybe your vehicle broke down and now, oh my gosh, where are we going to get the money to buy a new one? Or how are we going to get this one fixed? Or those types of things are what's happening. I'm not, saying this is like somebody wants a new Coach bag or designer tux or anything like that. Some of you could, but it's more grounded material things, more of a necessity. That's the right way to put it. Things that are of a necessity. So this Chariot, which is kind of funny because the Chariot resembles movement or a vehicle. So I am strongly getting something's wrong with some vehicles or something, or you lost your form of transportation in something. But this movement forward, there's transformation. And again, this is definitely financially related because you're trying to hold on to everything you have. Now, everything you have also means your relationship. So there's something in the relationship that you're trying to hold on to that you don't want to let go of. So those of you who are not going through financial issues, it would mean you're trying to hold on to this passion of forward movement that you once had that's not moving forward anymore. It's stagnant. It's not moving. And transformation needs to take place. Death of the old and birth of the new, like the butterfly, is really what the Death card means in that particular setting. In the current energy, so this is, keep in mind, that was all past, that's leading into your current issues. We have the Seven of Coins. And to clarify that, we have Temperance. Perfect, I swear. I can use 3 decks, and Spirit will still tell me the same thing. So, sometimes I shouldn't clarify because I already have the message so right, unfortunately. But I like to, just to be on the safe side for myself as well. So, with the Seven of Coins, it is a sit and wait energy. You've done all the work that you can do. Maybe you've increased your credit rating so you can get a lower interest rate on a car. Let's say it's something that basic and that simple. And now you're waiting. And Temperance is still more waiting. So you could be looking for that new vehicle, but you're not going to pounce and go buy it right away, something you would have done in the past. Okay, so you're waiting. But there is a youthful, so this tells me it's new, energy where you are lighting a fire to it. You are excited about it. It's as if you want to just jump and do it. but there's something stalling. That the vehicle could be stalled for all we know, right? There's a stalling. There's a waiting. You have to be patient. This past financial issue didn't fix itself overnight. It's not going to. And you're working on making progress towards that. And my kitten found one of my crystals that he's very fond of. So if you've been hearing that on the floor, he has decided he's going to play with it. So we will have to cleanse that before we move forward with any other readings. But, well, likes his crystals. Let's look at the 6 of coins here, though. Yeah, more stagnancy all over the place. I'm so sorry. It's like you guys are so nested. You don't even know what to do anymore. But there is a rejuvenation. So this equal give and take. It could be that somebody in the relationship isn't giving their all anymore. Maybe one of the two of you lost your job. Maybe you did need 2 vehicles and then you were taken down to 1. So that person then had to leave their job to work somewhere where they can walk. Something like that. Or one person's not bringing in the income and it's been a while. And that's where you're like, something needs to change here. I can't keep carrying this burden, one or the other. But there is a resurrection of something coming. You just have to wait. If you do not wait, as you notice, this man is sleeping here on a coffin, on top of the coffin, not in it. It's a good thing, with his one sword. Okay? If you do not have patience in this situation, those 3 swords are going to come down, and that's heartbreak. Something heartbreaking is going to happen. So even though there's not equal reciprocity right now, there is a reawakening. There is something that's going to rejuvenate you. I saw this also with this page of wands over here. Okay, the fire's been lit, but it's so freshly new. It's not going to happen overnight. There is a be patient, rest on it. No quick decisions. No jumping into anything. The little fire's been lit, and to keep yourself from suffering, taking a step backwards and feeling that heartbreak. Even though you don't think things are fair right now, but there is a resurrection coming. It's just going to take time. And that's, again, this hermit energy. Yeah, Spirit has this all over here. Patience, my dear Aries, patience, patience. It's a virtue. So the hermit goes deep within and finds the light. That light is like the shining star, the wish come true, okay? The hermit's carrying that wish come true. It's within him. And he's got it all locked up because there's things he needs to reflect on that wish. So it's like if you rub a genie bottle and you get your 3 wishes, but you haven't thought those 3 wishes through well enough and they turn out to be a disaster instead of a wish come true. The hermit knows better than to do that. So he's got it bottled, he's keeping it, he's examining it, he's making sure that his wish is going to be precise and direct, and he's going to use wisdom to make this decision that needs to be made between the 2 of you. So a cycle is ending. As I said, be patient here. Whatever this thing is, we see the Page of Wands, we see the Judgment, we see the World now. Something's ending. This bad time, this rough financial piece that you're going through, it's ending. Be patient though. Sit in suspension and you will be enlightened. The idea will come to you. This light from the Hermit goes straight to the head and boom, the light bulb clicks. An epiphany. You've got it. There's your answer. There's your way out. There's your solution together. So the solution is coming. It's right at your fingertips. You may not be able to see it right now, but it is there. Do not throw, there's the Hermit again. Do not throw a good relationship away due to a lack of patience, because stability is right around the corner. Death in the future, and isn't this something, because we have it way back here in the past, and we also have the Hermit here in the center, so we can see in the future things are combining. So we have this transformation that is coming, and that's going to come from this epiphany that you're going to have. And why? because you went within. You found the light within that you were carrying, and then you put it within you. You put that idea to work, okay? And again, more waiting, unfortunately, is in your future because you're still going to be waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe it's for your new car to show up, okay? That's just an example. But something's going to transform from this inner reflection, and you're going to have to still look, watch, and wait. I do not think this is waiting for another person, though. There's nothing in here that reflects any kind of breakup, disconnect. You might feel disconnected right now because of this reciprocity, this waiting. You know, you're not in the old pattern that you were in. So you're feeling it's going to break up, or maybe you are like, hey, I'm done with this. But Spirit is telling you to be patient. If you have patience, something great is coming. Watch for it. Wait. This person that you're with isn't maybe so bad now. On a disclaimer note, if this person is doing anything violent or horrible to you, whether it be mental or physical anguish, get out. I would never recommend somebody to stay. I know that's hard. I've had to do it myself. I'm not going to go into my personal details, but it was an absolute nightmare. So you may also have to take your patience in that type of situation as well. But regardless, Aries, it looks like, and here we have 3 of Wands again. So there we had a 3 of Wands clarifying that. And now we're clarifying the 3 of Wands on it. What are you waiting for? Where are the ships come in? This couldn't be more perfect. So again, King of Pentacles. So we're getting our King of Coins, King of Pentacles. They're the same thing. We're getting it back. It's coming back. So your financial reward from this rejuvenation and this resting period and not causing heartbreak, it's going to be a heavy burden. It's not going to be easy. Okay? It's going to take a lot of hard work. But the opportunities are coming for you to be successful again and have exactly what you had before. Now keep in mind, what you had before, though, brought you anxiety. There was a lot of juggling. That's where this heavy burden is going to come in, is if you want that back, it comes at a cost. Okay? It looks kind of like you're remanifesting that. You're trying to figure out how to get it back. Now, take the financial aspect completely out of it for those of you who are not going through that. There is the heart aspect. And this is all basically stating, be patient. The love you had is coming back. So something is reviving here. It's just not going to happen overnight. I'm going to look at our 2 of Wands here. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Oh, 2 of Wands, yeah. So we've got, I know I made that sound really terrible. It's not so bad. This is a choice. 2 of Wands is a decision. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to stick this out? And this is not going to be easy. Sticking this out, whatever you're going through, is not going to be easy. This is work, hard work. You can't just say a prayer and tomorrow everything's fixed. That Queen of Wands energy, the feeling victorious, everybody wants what you have, also shows me that is another path. You're both going to be desired by each other and other people. Because of this desire for other people, it can lead to a complete broken heart. So not being patient, here's our 3 swords through the heart. That's the 3 swords aiming right towards that person. Like I said, if you get caught up, and I always say this, the devil, I'm surprised the devil's not here, might show up under the energy, overall energy. Anytime you start becoming successful, and that's where this King of Pentacles is in with all this hard work, the success is coming in the relationship, and you're looking good, and you're with somebody that you would both make each other look good. Other people see that, and not everybody desires it, is you have something they don't have. You're now exuding a different energy than you did before, and now they want you. If you get lost in this energy, you're going to suffer a broken heart or give somebody else one. Okay, so you could go through all of this hard work get frustrated, quit, and just fall for temptation. And you're going to break your own heart if you do it, is the advice. So be very wise, Aries. Use this Hermit energy. Find your wisdom. Go within. The grass is not always greener on the other side. I can see that in the future. That is going to be a temptation. Let's see this Ace of Cups. No, I don't think you're going to fall for it, though. Most of you won't. Under your overall energy, wanting this new emotional, passionate, romantic feeling back, comes the Knight of Pentacles. Again, if this is involving a financial issue between you and your significant other, it's slow moving. This is not an overnight fix, but it's an offer. Something is coming in to fix your situation. That's going to take hard work and it's going to take time, but it's there. Something is happening that is going to cause you great reward. Everyone's going to notice it. Everyone's going to see the success. Everyone's going to see how happy you are in the end. Again, when this decision comes around, do not fall for what looks good. This is the person getting all the attention because you get this. So this is your word of advice from Spirit. If you follow through to get your Ace of Cups, it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to be slow moving, slowest knight in the deck. But there you sit on your horse again with all the accolades. Okay? You'll be happy. Your partner's going to be happy. Everything will be really beautiful. So, yeah, this Four of Cups is here for a reason. The divine is stepping in because there are other options. But the divine has a cure for you. This is the cure. That's the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. When all the other options come along and start going, well, I can offer you something better than what you have right now. That's the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the cure. The cure is being handed to you by the divine. And anyone that knows how God works, nothing is easy. You have to prove you want it for God to step in and help you. And it looks like you're going through a little bit of a prove you want it and I'll help you situation. Be very careful with the decisions and choices you make. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And I think that's very true. There's a chemistry you have with the person you're with. Okay? Keep in mind, we change as we grow. We change as people. We also change our shell. So as we get older, we look older. Sometimes our weight fluctuates and, it's going to make us look different. Chemistry is not the look. Chemistry is an electric connection you have between each other. Something that just ignites like a fire. And you have that. Don't lose it. That chemistry is really hard to find. And let your friends help you. I get a real strong feeling that if this is a financial situation, ask your friends for help. Can I borrow one of your vehicles for a month? Can I, can I ride share? Can I, if it's something like that, just going back to the vehicle example, because I really am pulled that way. Ask people for help because that's going to help your romantic relationship stay on track. Sometimes we just need a little help, and you've got friends, believe it or not, that may come out of the woodwork and help you. Well, let's get a little more advice here from the Psychic Tarot. Let's see what's going on. Patience and planning. Oh, really? Okay. I normally only take one from the bottom, but they're insisting all three. Okay. So apparently Spirit has lots to say to you. Patience and planning. We completely just covered that, I think. There's going to have to be a plan. That's why you're going in the Hermit. That's why you have the Hangman, and it's going to take patience. We also have positive movement forward, and we saw that there is going to be some positive movement. You have an 8, so we're going 7, 8. Beautiful. Yeah, you're going beautiful movement forward. Then we hit a 15 with this temptation. I told you the devil was going to show up, and this is the devil. Temptation is going to hit right here in the future. So all I can say, and that's a 15, which is 3 5s. 3 5s would be a lot of change. Also, 8 and 7 is 15. So there's a lot of change coming at you. Changes in 3s, though, are godly changes. They're universal changes. They're things that were meant to happen at this point in time. So don't blame each other, because in all honesty, according to Spirit, this was meant to happen. This was going to happen no matter what you did. This was going to happen. And the temptation is being thrown at you to see if you can be patient. Because then finally we get 17, which is a very godly number, and that's hope. So if you can pass this temptation, which is going to hit you twice, this is twofold, having the patience and seeing the movement forward, then temptation, bam, is going to strike you, and it's going to hit. And you're going to be at this crossroads, making this decision. Do I want what looks really good out there now that I've been through this hard battle? Am I going to suffer a broken heart? Hold on to hope with what you have. Put your hope in what you have. Okay? What is stagnant, what is dull, what seems boring is not going to stay that way. Life will throw so much at you that you will wish you were back to stagnant and boring. It will happen. It never fails. And you're moving out of this. You're going through a tough time. I can see that. Not like super, super tough. But it's starting to play games with your head. And don't get so stuck in your head. Do the 5-count rule. When you hit these points where you're losing your patience, or your thoughts are winning over you, maybe there's something else. Maybe we should break up. Maybe we should, get a divorce. Maybe we should just give up. I could have that over there, and that person's financially stable, and I'd be better off on my own. You're a freeloader. I mean, you get these relationships where people do this to each other. And when you get in that, use the 5-second rule, and just count to 5, or backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And put your focus back on what you need to do to keep moving forward, not what you should do to destroy what you have. Okay? Change your focus. Do the 5-second countdown and change your focus back to reality. All right? Not to be overwhelmed in everything that you think is going on, so to speak, or that there's no hope. Because you got hope. I was going to take one card, which would have been positive movement. Spirit said, no, you have to take these 2. Spirit wanted you to know temptation is coming, but they want you to know there's hope. Okay? So this is almost like you're going to go through a devil and God choice. Almost like that's what your choice is here. This decision. Are you going to go with the devil? Or are you going to go with God? Where there's hope. So you're not in rocky roads yet. Your rocky roads are coming. You're just stagnant right now. Don't stop believing in each other, because the chemistry between you is there. And I think you would find in the long run you'd be throwing away something really fabulous. Again, disclaimer, if you are in a relationship where that person is abusing you, that is not going to change. And being patient is not going to change that. Okay? I know you love him. I know you love him with all your heart. But you got to find a way out. Ask your friends for help if you're in that situation. Because I'm getting teary-eyed, as I am feeling that there are some of you that have come to this reading just because you're wondering if you should stay in an abusive relationship. And it's going to take time to get out of it. I don't see you being able to get out overnight necessarily. But I do see getting out and taking the right road and believing in yourself is going to be the answer. So, do what you have to do for you before somebody really gets hurt in those situations. There's not a lot of you. There's only a few of you. But Aries, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Couples, you actually have hope. And that is a very beautiful thing. I'm not doing extended readings right now, but please comment below and subscribe if you like the way I read. I would love to interact with you. Thank you.